As we kick this one off in front of a good crowd here at Kyle Field. And it is underway. That's going to be a short kick, and an up back is going to come over here. And that thing just took a weird hop and is rolling around there at the 30-yard line. Took a weird hop. The Aggies had a man there, but so did UAB. And UAB just got a little short kick that took a backspin, hit at the 30. The Aggies thought perhaps it was going to go out of bounds, and it was covered at the 30-yard line by UAB. Joe Webb will be their quarterback. Webb 6'4", 200, a senior. He's gone to the air a total of 77 times, 44 completions, but he likes to run the football. And he just handed off. They got 5 yards to go from the 30 to the 25-yard. Waiting on the snap. And there it is. He drops back to the 32, steps up, throws, and it's out of bounds on the side of the end zone here on the near side. So at the 31's where he'll stand and take the snap. Line of scrimmage, the Aggie 25. It's been snapped. It's on the ground, and they will get a first down to the 19.5-yard line. Aggs had somebody close, but was standing when the UAB guy came in flying at the ball. Here's the play. In the pocket, rushes back to his right, throws incomplete. They recovered a short kickoff. They got it at the 30. Drops back, throws a screen. The Aggies are right there on top of it. Slipped the tackle, but got back to the line of scrimmage. That man that had hold of him almost lost him, Tony Girardetti. In the shotgun, standing at the 25. Snap, drops back to the 28. Steps up, throwing end zone way over the head of the intended man.
Let's see what this true freshman can do. This is certainly the biggest venue he's ever played in front of. 37-yard kick, slight angle to the right. Here's the snap, the hold, and I tell you what, he split that upright. So he's not intimidated by this crowd at Kyle Field. True freshman Josh Zahn puts the first points on the board.
All right, thank you, Laurie. Here's the kickoff, and it'll be another short one. And that's Bradley Stevens at the 19. He was backpedaling. They have him around the ankle. He broke that tackle, but they grab him again, and he gets it at the 25. All right, we'll show an I formation on our first play, and it goes on the ground, and tackle from the backside, and a yard lost will be Cyrus Gray at the 25-yard line, needing the 36. There's a throw. That's a catch. That'll be Brandell Jackson. The catch made across the 30. And coming and getting set there at that right guard position in the shotgun. Gerard takes the snap down around his knee. There's a screen here to this side, and that's Cyrus, and they closed on him in a hurry. All over that, he got it back to the 32, which was the line of scrimmage on the screen. The line of scrimmage is the 32-yard line. Time 11:17. High snap, controls it. Snap from Gibbous. And the punt, little wobbly, is going to get a good bounce, and it's going to be a Texas A&M roll across the 30 at the 25-yard line. Got a good roll after a little wobbly on the kick. AggielandBusinessPark.com and find your business home here. Here's first down and 10, and they're coming outside with it at the 30, looking to turn the corner, headbutts a man at the 33-yard line. That's Rashad Slaughter getting his first run. Second down and a couple at the 33-yard line. They need the 35, and they're going to start the option, and Webb will turn the corner. Flag is down, likely a hold. He's out across the 50. He's across the 45 to the Aggie 43. Flag is back on the turf at the 36-yard line.
And this is the option back to the left. It was a quarterback keeper, but as you said, Dave, a flag down holding against UAB.
Turned the corner, did a good job. That's going to erase a 24-yard gain. So a second down from the 21. They need their 35 to get a new set of downs in the shotgun. And it's going to be a keeper by Webb. Turns the corner. He's across the 30. He's to the 34-yard line. Dave, he almost got all he needed right there. He's off his left hip and about a yard behind him. And it's on the ground. The running back got it. Spin move at the line. They've got the first down. He'll go to the 36-yard line. That's Daniel Bourne. A first down and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Going to bring Brooks back in close to him after he'd set him up right side. And Brooks just got the football. He is going to the left, and his helmet comes off as the Aggies hit him at the line. He'll get a yard. Long count. Play action. Aggies coming, and they've got him by the jersey, and they drag him down inside the 35 at the 36-yard line. Tight end is on the left side of the formation. That's the open side. The snap, drops back, steps up into the pocket, throws, and it is knocked away across the 50 at the Aggie 49. And the deep man is Dustin Harris. Dustin's returned 4 for a 12-2 average. A kick is over to the left side and Dustin telling everybody to get away from it. It's going to get a UAB roll across the 20, and they will kill it at the 17-yard line. All right, first down and 10. The Aggies at the 17. Shotgun for Gerard. He's got a slot on both sides of the formation. Takes his time, throws it. It's a catch. It's Brandell. Slipped a tackle as he dives across the 25, and his knee touches down at the 27-yard line. Now at their 27-yard line, in the shotgun again. Now Gerard's decided to run. Starts right, cuts back to his left, looking to turn the corner. And I believe he got the first down. He stepped out at about the 28-yard line. All right, a first down for your Aggies, so we convert to a new set of downs. Play action. Pumps once. He's going to throw deep. He's going far sideline, and he overthrows the intended receiver. He'll get a number on him. That's Wachaku. High formation, right back at the line on second down and 10 from the Aggie 28. Turn the corner on the pitch at the 30. Running down that sideline and out of bounds at the 33.5-yard line will be Cyrus Gray. Gun. Third down play for your Aggies. Need about 4. The ball at the 34, needing the 38-yard line. They kept it on the ground. Cyrus trying to break a tackle, stretches out, and I think the stretch it did got him a first down. Cyrus to the right of Gerard, and he just gave it to him. He cuts back to his left and then back to the right, crosses the 40, goes to the 42-yard line. Another carry for Cyrus Gray. Bunch 3 receivers up close to the line of scrimmage on the right side. That little pyramid formation. Split into the left is Brandell, and a single setback, and Gerard was under center, spinning, trying to get away is Gray, and he got maybe a yard or two as he goes to the 44-yard line. A third down play, 1 out of 2 on our thirds, empty in the backfield. Gerard steps up, throws. That's a catch at the 45. Tannehill at the 30. Man's got him by the ankles as he stretches out across the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Well, you put a quarterback's mind on that athletic body, and that's what you get. Just found a hole in the zone.
Dropping back, waiting to throw from the pocket. Got a man far side of the field. That's Wachaku. The defensive back lost him, and it's in the end zone. Flag down, touchdown.
Well, if this flag was against Wachaku, he wouldn't be calling a touchdown, I don't think.
Pass interference, number 29 on the defense. Pass interference, number 7 on the offense. The penalty's offset. Replay the down.
Now the Aggies come right back to the line, half back to the right of Gerard. He's got 2 to the right and 1 to the left, short side. Throws the ball. I was going to say catch in and out of the hands of Howard Morrow across the 20, shy of the 15, incomplete. Single setback, and Gerard's under center. The pitch, right side. Cyrus looking for the corner. Got a corner block. Turns the corner across the 25. Goes to the 24. Have a second down and 10. Bradley Stevens checks in. He is the running back to the right of Gerard in this shotgun. And we got a legal procedure against Texas A&M. It's our first penalty of the night.
I think it was Jamie McCoy moving on the right side.
5-yard penalty. All right, on third downs now the Aggies are 2 out of 3. We've got to get it to their 19. Operating at the Blazer 29-yard line on a third down. They had a free play. Here's Gerard running to the left. He's got some open space there. He's got a guy to beat. He dives, and he may have gotten, he did at the 18-yard line. He dove across the 20 and out of bounds at the UAB 18. He just ran for 11 yards, did Gerard Johnson.
What opened this up, Dave, is that this was a deep route, and all the wide receivers were going deep, so they took the secondary with him. Once he cleared the line of scrimmage.
And you go ahead and run the play since it's against the defense. And got 11 yards and a first down, so they declined the penalty. Here's a pass. It's a catch at the 11, trying to juke his man. There's a helmet that goes straight up in the air, and a flag down now, as Wachaku caught the ball at the 10, and then somebody's helmet went straight up in the air and then came right down at his feet. And now the meaning of this flag.
Personal foul, illegal helmet contact by number 32 of the defense. Penalty's half the distance to the goal, and it's an automatic first down.
Offset eye for your Aggies. Cyrus Gray got the handoff. He tries the right side. He is pushing his way. And it is at the goal line. Just did miss getting in.
There's the power right up the middle. Cyrus showing good strength.
He snapped it in a hurry, and Gerard has pushed his way in. What happened? Maybe a no play. They may have called a timeout.
Scott Polk picked it up and darn near ran it in for a touchdown. But I'll tell you what, that was a big play in A&M history.
Yes, sir. That was one of the turning points, you know.
Aggies now come quickly back to the line, and we moved on the right side. Somebody on the right side jumped
And the offense is saying that they jumped across the line of scrimmage, and now the officials are discussing it.
Cooper Castleberry, 2 members of the crew. Here's Cooper.
Disconcerting by the defense. Penalties half the distance to the second down.
And they were not doing go. He just snapped it in a goal line situation. Gerard kept it, and there's the touchdown call. There you go. Finally got it in. Took us a while. 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the first period. Aggies on the board, leading 6-3 before the point after.
Good drive by the Aggies. Picked up some third down conversions and able to punch it in here from the 1-yard line with Gerard. Get the lead, and extra point to come.
And Bullock for the year on his extra points, 10 out of 10. Snap by Gibbous, it's up, and it is good.
Showed some desire to get into the end zone, and they get the lead in this game, and now the defense has to come out and play as well.
Frantel Forrest is the middle return man. He has their only returns, and he's going to return this one from a yard deep. Into the 5, back to the 10, cuts back. He's in the middle of the field and spilled at the 21-yard line. So Arkansas put 41 in a losing effort on the board against Georgia a week ago. First down and 10, wobbly snap, play action, throw, catch at the 25, 26-yard line. Ball caught by Forrest last week at Troy. Played their first 2 games at home and split them. On the ground they go. The Aggies have it red. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Shotgun. Here's Webb. At the 21, where he'll take the snap. Drops back to the 20, sets up. He is throwing, and as he does, he is hit into the game tonight. He had 11 against Utah State. Good snap, kind of rolls off to the right as he kicks the ball over to the far side, taken by Harris at the 25. Somebody has him up around the shoulder pads at the 31, so they may have taken that ball away from him.
They have fumbled.
And he fumbled the ball, and they picked it up, and they just returned it down to the Aggie 16-yard line. He'll stand at the 22, the Aggie 22 to take the snap. That motion, a flag, and they're going to stop the play. Apparently then against the Blazers of UAB, they'll back them up probably 5 yards.
A false start by 64 of the offense. Penalties 5 yards, and it's still first down.
First down and 10 at the Aggie 21-yard line. 15 make it. And an end around, a hand off. They get it back to the 20, got a yard. Ball at the 20, hash right. Halfback to his right, 3 to the left side in this formation. Throws, ball batted up in the air and almost intercepted. Look at Lucas Patterson diving for it. UAB at the Aggie 20 on their thirds, 2 out of 5. They've got to get into the Aggie 6, and they'll try to do it with a run. Steps over a man, 15, flag down, dives across the 10, touches down at about the 8.5. It's going to be a penalty, I think, against UAB back at the 20-yard line.
Personal foul, a chop block by 21 the offense. Penalties 15 yards, and it's still third down.
That's right, a third down and 28 is what they say on the scoreboard. The ball at the 34.5-yard line. They've got to get it to about the Aggie 6.5. That's the A&M 34. In the shotgun. 3 wides to the left, 1 to the right. Step up and run the ball. That's Webb, their big quarterback, across the 25 to the 24.
All right, he had a 37-yarder earlier in the game to give him 3 points. This true freshman. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it's good. He got it just inside the right upright.
And playing UAB here tonight. First time we played the Blazers. And the kickoff this time is going to have some distance on it at about the 12-yard line. It's going to be returned. Good break. He's out across the 35 to the 39-yard line. That's Lionel Smith. 15-16 in the second quarter. 7-6. A&M by a point. And a throw. Brandell Jackson is going to... Aggies just tried to run into the line. It was stopped after a yard gain, so we're looking at 3rd down and 9. Now Gerard's under some pressure, being chased out of the backfield. He's all the way back to the 30. He has a man deep, and that is Tannehill. He caught it 5. He is across the 5, tripped up backside at the 2. How about a lot of running in the backfield by Gerard, and then just putting everything he had on it. 58 yards.
Yeah, Gerard buying time with his legs. And I don't know how he located Tannehill, and not only how he located him, but he hit him perfectly in stride. This is a remarkable play on both ends, and Tannehill takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Gerard, his previous 42, that one will go 58 yards at the 2-yard line. 13-20, second quarter. The Aggies lead 7-6. Gerard just went in motion over to the left side. That will leave Cyrus to take the snap. He will run into the line. He's fighting for the 1-yard line. Cyrus Gray took the snap after Gerard goes in motion.
Showcase it.
Yep. Here's the second down, and it's Cyrus. He hit the line of scrimmage, and boy, he went right up to the goal line, and they say he didn't get in. Vela's the fullback, Gray's the tailback, got 3 tights, and we're going to throw the ball. Got a man wide open. End zone, and that's Don Bishop. He was one of the tight ends that came in there. Well, there were 3 tight ends, and Bishop then caught the ball. He was wide open there on the left side of the end zone, and the Aggies with 12:08 to go, Dave, make it 13-6.
Yeah, play action fake. Bishop is the guy that's deep. Vela is short. Neither one of them are covered. Either one of them could have made the touchdown. Perfect throw from Gerard. Touchdown, Aggies.
All right, Gibbous will snap it. Tannehill will hold it. And Bullock, high. Did he get it up? How did he make that thing?
How did he get that off?
Tannehill has 2 55-yard catches last year as his longest. This is a new long. Bullock is kicked off. They're going to back up a yard deep. They will return it. It's all the way out to the 10. Now it's the 15. And the Aggies are going to deny him the 20 and bring him down. The return man at the 17. That was Fantrell Forrest. Joe Webb will hand off. It's a double reverse. It's coming back to this side, turns the corner, spilled him at the 20 at the 21-yard line. Shotgun again, the line of scrimmage, the 21. Webb at the 15, drops back to the 14, throws a catch at the 26-yard line. Not enough for a first down. Long snap count here. Webb stepped up to the line. Now he backs off. He's got a halfback to his right. 2 wides each side in this formation. Wants to throw. He does, and he threw it behind the intended receiver. Adams threw it way behind it. On their punting tonight, 2 kicks, 48-5. This is Ragland. He's 14 kicks, a 43-4 average. Runs off to the right side, kicks one of those little sidewinders. That's going to get a pretty good roll for UAB. It hit inside the 30, rolls across the 25 to the 22-yard line. And 2 to the left, the short side. Gerard dancing around, been sacked. He started to move to his left, and he is sacked from the backside. Dropped back inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. That's a 5-yard loss. He now has 6. That'll be his 7th career sack. He's got 2 sacks this year. That'll be his 3rd. Here's the second down play in the shotgun. Forced out of the pocket. He throws, and that's a catch. Broke a tackle. That's Morrow still fighting across the 30 to the 31-yard line. He'll miss the first down by a couple. Tight end on the right side of the formation. Split in left. Short side to the left. Snap to Gerard. Under some pressure. Rolling away from it. Looking down the field. Going to stop. Going to throw. He's got a man. That is Morrow. And it is a catch. Caught that in a double team. He's down at the 35-yard line. I don't know how he hung onto the ball.
Well, it's an absolutely perfect throw. He hit him dead in stride. One defender in front of him, one defender behind him, a 34-yard completion, and he got hammered as soon as he caught the ball. He held on to it, and there the Aggies are down to the 35-yard line.
And the Ags right back to the line. We are now 6 out of 7 on third downs. First downs tonight at 7 on the ground. Got a break on the outside at 30, the 25. That should be a first down at the 24. That's Cyrus Gray, the 3rd longest catch of Howard Morrow's career. Throw it after he stepped out from away from his center. They throw to the sideline. Wachuku across the 20 and forced out at the 19-yard line. He's caught 2 now for 14 tonight. And it's going to be play action, and Gerard broke a tackle, broke a second tackle, go touchdown, Gerard.
Boy, they set this up so well. It's a zone read, and they've been handing it off and handing it off and handing it off. And this time Gerard fakes the handoff, keeps it back to the left side, wide open. He got hit just inside the 5, but he wouldn't go down. 19-yard touchdown for Gerard Johnson.
One guy had a swipe down around his knee and didn't get enough on him as he scores. One person early, one of their defenders early, had a chance at him, kind of swiped at him as well. Here's the extra point. It is up, and it is good. So the Aggies score with 8:26 to go until halftime. And the big one, of course, we had the Tannehill. What we say, I went 58 yards to Tannehill. He had 255s last year. Here's the kickoff. Ags lead 21-6, 8:26 to go. At the 4-yard line on the return to the 15, the 20. A seam. Somebody got him down around the ankles. I think that may have been Kenny Brown. Webb in the shotgun, halfback right. Wants to throw a screen. They do. And the Aggies are all over that. That's going to be Jonathan Stewart. Tackle behind the line for Stewart, who had 7 tackles coming in tonight. He's from Shreveport Bird. Here's the second down. And he threw that incomplete. Threw that to the tight end right there, right at the line of scrimmage. UAB at their 19. They've got to get their 32. High snap, controls it, throws it. Oh, wow, what a play there by Terrence Frederick. Guy caught it at the 20-yard line. The catch made by Justin Harris, one of the tight ends, and man alive, that had to hurt like a new parachute. Up and ran off the field. Their punter, Ragland, again steps to his right. And he kicks a sidewinder that's coming over here. Boy, did they hit somebody?
Hit one of their players.
At about the 47-yard line, their own 47.
Or better yet, well, we're going to come back because where's the snap?
First down and 10 play action. Here's Gerard throwing. It's Jamie McCoy. Broke a tackle at the 45. He is out at the 30-yard line.
Just avoided both of them, let them both go by like an Olay shot.
10
go back
first
here.
downs and a pass. That's a catch near the 20, at the 20. Got that trips formation, the pyramid there to the left side, and a split in right. Going to run the ball. Turning the corner will be Gerard. He will push 2 guys with him as he goes and gets the first down. That was a second and very short. Gerard now 6 carries, 35. Gray has 10 carries, 36. Empty in the backfield. Wants to air it out. He will. It's thrown to the sideline. Ball caught by Terrence McCoy for a yard. Gerard takes the snap, and he will run, and he is in for a touchdown, Gerard Johnson. Sort of took a step back on what looked like a quarterback draw.
Quarterback draw, but he should have been stopped about the 3-yard line, but he's got not only a big frame, but he's very, very powerful, able to push it in, even though he had a couple of defenders on him. It's a 6-yard touchdown run on the quarterback draw. It's a lead draw. Got a good block there, but Bradley Stevens on the lead.